Hallelujah. Okay. This should work now. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're chilling. Okay. Just gonna advertise the places, and then we'll be golden. So I'm just coming off the Nintendo Direct. It was terrible. That Nintendo Direct was not very good, unfortunately. But that's okay. It happens. It can't be the best thing you've ever seen ever. But that just means it's better for the next Direct. Okay, so I guess yeah, sure. That's how you continue games in this game. And now I have to awkwardly wait for this to load. Apparently, a lot. Oh wow. Oh yeah. My friend, my home, my savior. Okay. So clearly I don't remember where I did last time. I did the base building thing. I remember that. And now I'm on logistics, which will give me all this snazzy stuff. Okay. Before I do that, I gotta remember what we're doing here. It gives me the limestone for concrete. This. This I had a miner for. This doesn't have power. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So. And then there was a copper thing up there. Okay. I'm a little bit confuzzled with resources right now. I need to find myself some leaves, some biomass, and some. Well, actually, I can make a bunch already, technically. There we go. There's a little bit at least. I need to do something here. Okay, so I think first things first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out this area a little bit. And I am going to build. It's not going to be crazy. Basically, I'm just going to take concrete and iron plates, and I'm basically going to just I'm gonna make a whole whack of foundation and then put storage containers on top of that. Pretty much. I say a whole whack, it's not gonna be like that much, but it's just gonna be like kind of right here. We'll make it go 3 wide. Or like 4. I like 4. 4 wide seems nice. Okay, and then storage containers. I think this is... That works. Oh, that's a bit too much. There we go. I kind of like that it reaches down. I think that's cool. Now we're going to right there. And you know, just for good measure. Darn it. Big darn. Just for good measure, we're going to just make a 4th one. Why not? I only have 3 resources right now, but actually I have more than 3, but I think I'll only need 4 for right now. Yeah, so I think next order of business we're going to bring our awesome conveyor belt over here. And that should start filling up with the concrete. Oh, nice. That's a bit of there you go. See, we already got big storage. Good storage, you know. This is what it means. This is what the true heart of Satisfactory really goes upon. You know, you can go up here and you can watch all the concrete pour in. Bada bing, bada boom. You can do all of that. That's sweet. I guess next would be doing it for for this. This turns into iron rods. And then... what's the most important item, actually? Because technically, I can just take the plates from here. And then watch them go into iron rods. Unless I can also just make the iron plates as well. That's kind of what the splitters and mergers are for. You want, you know, stuff like that. Okay, well let's do this. Put that there as well. I'll clip through the rock, whatever. No one cares. We're gonna power up this bad boy again. I remember how. Beautiful. Biomass. What is this connecting to? Oh, that might be connecting to all of that over there, too. This might. I'm not sure. In theory, this is also going. Where did it shut down? Oh, this ran out of fuel. Okay, so that will go. That's gonna be a bit fine. We're going to collect a bunch of leaves now. We're gonna do all of that so we can snag our little biomass more. I think that's just the main thing now. I think like the big thing we have to collect now is a bunch of leaves and wood and whatever else makes biomass. The power of the biomass burners. So we can do stuff. Because we're gonna need a lot of that. I don't know how long we'll need it for. We'll need it for enough time. Oh, coal. I love coal. Don't you love coal? There we go. I don't think we need coal quite yet, but I do know we'll need it eventually. That's all I know. The good news is there's tons of leaves around like the whole map, and you know you can cause mass deforestation as well later on with chainsaws. So at some point, biomass and like biofuel, like all that stuff, it wouldn't be an issue to just consistently have to go back and like, get a bunch of leaves and everything. But at some point, who knows when that will be? At the rate I'm going, it could be forever. But you never know. I love barrel nuts. Barrel nuts are my friends. I have a lot of leaves. I don't know if I have any wood though. Yeah, there we go. Wood is just as important. But there's a lot more leaves than there are wood. it's a bit more egregious to find wood. Because I think wood makes more biomass, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, though. If I'm wrong... Uh-oh. If I'm right, then cool. I love being right. I sure wish I could do stuff other than collecting leaves. What is an appropriate amount of leaves to have still? Or have... I mean, yo. I don't know what you said I mean to. You had a previous message, it did not show up. Welcome back. Either way. Oh, I'm here now. Oh wait, is this another limestone thing right here? I actually deadass didn't know this. Maybe I did. Maybe I saw it last time and I instantly forgot because I'm super forgetful. All of the leaves, all of the lights. Okay, that's enough leaves for now. I want something else to do. Yeah, see, there we go. You can make like, a fuck ton of biomass just from leaves alone. Yeah, welcome me, you better do that. Okay, well, whatever. All of the lights. True. Yeah, I have a lot of biomass now, so I don't need to worry too much about losing a lot of it. In fact, this is still not doing anything. Oh, it's supposed to be fucking putting iron ingots in there, dude. I'm an idiot. Gotcha, okay. I made a big oopsie whoopsie. We're gonna dismantle this. And we're going to add on... I'm going to add on to this one. Then we're going to put it here. And that should move this. Yes, okay, there we go. So that's just making iron plates now. And I guess we'll keep it there for now. We can just as easily make iron rods when we need to. In fact, how we'll do that is I believe, yeah, this can only be one thing. So if I make another miner, I need a portable miner for, and 10 concrete. Because I love remembering how to build something. Beware of the blood that speaks in amphoids? What the hell is an amphoid? That is genuinely such an an unspoken concept. What is that? And then you would make... What is it you make first? Make a smelter. That's what it is. Smelter. Connect that bit. And then you make structures. Put it right there. Connect that bit again. That should be going. Nope. Ironing it. Needs power. And then you're going to be making iron rods, because that's making iron plates. And we're gonna go all the way over here, and I'm missing iron plates to do it. How ironic. Actually, is that irony? Probably not. But this doesn't have power either. Now it does. Okay. Iron plates. I need iron plates. Luckily, I have a storage system now, so I can just get them. Conveyor belt is too long. So then that's transporting iron rods, and bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Now the only thing left is that copper mine up there. This is like the only thing that's still controlled by portable miner, and that's because it's too far away. It's too far away. But I don't care. If it's too far away, and we'll just make it not far away, I guess. It's really not that far away. With the power of sliding technology, it's really not that bad. But it means we're going to make... Not gonna make a portable miner. We are... What am I trying to do? Right. Actually, do I have enough to make a biomass? I can just craft... You know what? We'll find out when we get there. How about that? That'll be a lot better than whatever we're trying to do right now. We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, first things first, we're going to get a miner, and it doesn't matter where we put it, and we're going to get smelter there, constructor, which I'm missing 2 reinforced plates for, fabular. That's another thing I also gotta make. When we eventually get the mergers and splitters, we'll rework this whole thing. Because then that's how you get, Couldn't make a robot companion for you, but they made slide canceling enhanced leg wear. Yes, dude, slide canceling is fucking awesome. I think the thing is with not having companions is that this game likes to make jokes saying that, like, oh, if you have family or animals at home, forget them. They're a distraction to you and the company, or like in the workforce or whatever. This is your job. This is what you do. It's sort of like that. It's kind of fuck. That's fine. Yeah, they do that at some point in the game. There you go. Are you gonna latch onto this one? You are. Oh, no. And then we'll get there in a second. I have important things to take care of. No, I'm missing concrete. That's okay. Okay, now that we're situated, we can handle, what fuse blown. Might just make fast. There is items in the game later that, like, that are fast, that make you go faster. It's just, why is this no power? Why is this being connected to? Why is this being connected over here? This is no fuel. Pop some biomass in there. Turn it on. And we're golden. Yeah, there are items in the game later that make you go faster, but the thing is, momentum-based things. People will always find ways to be faster. I'm still missing concrete. Motherfucker. Take all of it. You know, how about that? Conveyor belt's too long. Piss off. I don't care if clipping will occur. I'm trying to make it, you know... I'm trying to make this fucking factory functional. Not, fashionable. Now that's done. That's going to make... It's going to mine copper ore. And it's going to make wire. So we can save up for logistics. Which would give us the mergers and splitters that we need. And now to do that, we're going to need... We're going to need a biomass burner, which I don't have iron plates or iron rods for, so I just came up here for nothing once again. I'm very unprepared. Plates. And iron. Oh, piss off. What's now? A fucking concrete. Oh boy, oh boy. You silly bitch. There, now stop complaining. Alright. Now that that's done, we can plant a biomass burner like we wanted to. Right here. We build power lines. not what I thought. That's not what I needed. I needed needed power line, put it right here. And that should be golden. Put biomass in there. And then that starts rolling. So we turn this into copper ingots. And then we turn the copper ingots to wire. And there we go. Beautiful. Always being prepared makes one's journey boring. Safe, but boring. Sorta. Yes. But I would like to be prepared for when I go out and explore the world eventually, because I will have to do that at some point. I can't just stay around the base. In fact, I probably will have to do that probably now, because I'm waiting for the wire to go. Unless I can go here, collect my plates, collect my rods, and see if I can at least do some parts of the logistics. Kinda. With the rest of the iron I have, I can make my iron ingots. I love crafting. Crafting is so much fun. I'm the crafter. I craft. Actually, since I have so much copper ore, I could technically just make a whole whack of copper ingots now, and then get the wire I need right there. That would be kind of funny. We'll be sitting here for a bit, though. Sitting pretty. So. The only thing that seems to suck about this game is the crafting. It's genuinely boring. I know you can automate crafting, but doing anything in bulk is just boring. Yeah, that's sort of the issue. Having to craft stuff, and sometimes there's some items in the game that you can't automate either. So that's going to be annoying when you have to actually craft a lot of them. I think the thing is with that one, though, is that, I don't think there's really any point in the game, except for, like, maybe the biomass, where you have to craft a fuck ton of things in bulk. So I think that can kind of makes up for it there, but it's still kind of boring, yeah. Especially when, you know, you're trying to maintain consistent commentary and you don't know what to talk about while just waiting for this shit to happen. I know I can craft all the wire I need, but I'm just going to get the rest. Talk about anything. I don't know. Ask me questions? Why would I ask you questions? You're supposed to ask me questions. You're the chat. I'm the streamer. Grrr! That's not true. You know, I'm gonna talk about the Nintendo Direct for a bit. That shit was ass. I know it was a partner showcase. There wasn't gonna be anything super major there. But, you know, even then, there's still gonna be probably, like, an indie game or two that's like, hey, oh, this might look interesting. This might look cool. But, like, it wasn't... Nothing was interesting. There was one game at the beginning that I actually liked the art style of because, it was reminiscent of, like, 90s anime. And that was actually pretty cool. But it was a co-op game. It's one of those, like, split-screen co-op games that everyone tries to do to be the next It Takes Two or the next Split Fiction. And, like, yeah, okay, sure. The only issue with that is that, like, that still sucks ass. Because not everyone's gonna be able to do that kind of thing, you know? Not everyone's gonna be able to play that kind of game. But I still like the art style of it. It was pretty interesting. I guess the only other, like, remotely interesting thing that I didn't know about was, like... Actually, was there anything else? Yeah, if you actually watch all the trailers in that Direct, every single shooter game they had, nobody knows how to fucking aim. There is so many shooter games in that Direct, and none of them knew how to aim, like, at all. It's like, here's the gameplay from people who don't know what a controller is. You know, I let my 4-year-old son play this game and submit it to the Nintendo Direct trailer. That's how it looks. That's how it is. So when you hit a pick, you need to know that I'm your D1. I don't know what that means. Unless you're talking about day one, then just say day one, but D1 means, like, Div 1. Why did I get all the wire? Literally why journalists suck. True! Oh my god, journalists, they'll never live it down. They'll never live it down. All of them suck. Not all of them. There's probably some good ones out there. I don't want to, you know, say all of them are bad. But...
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics.
My factory will be flat as a
by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in, visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out, feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Thank you. People who play games are the only people who should review documented film trailer. Yes, I agree. I remember when I was younger, I wanted to be a game journalist because I thought, like, hey, playing games is a job and reviewing them? That sounds awesome. That sounds cool. And it still does. The only problem is that every single journalist I've ever heard of sucks complete ass. It's not very good. Okay, field research. I get the map. I can open the map, because I don't have a map. The MAM, the Molecular Analysis Machine, used to analyze new and exotic materials found on alien planets. Through the MAM, R&D will assist pioneers in turning any valuable data into usable research options and new technologies. This basically unlocks new crafting recipes. There's also a skill tree in this, I think. Object scanners, it scans the area for a selected item, beeps at a rate proportional to proximity and direction, so if you find something that, like, isn't, like an object that you can get from like this, um, this will find it for you. Personal storage box. It's just 25 slots, whatever, and 3 more inventory slots, which will be helpful. But now, before we do any of that, we got some big news now. We now have the conveyor splitters and mergers, so which means we don't need to make so many miners anymore. We can now have one miner on 1 or 2 different ore deposits, and then we can place a splitter down, split that conveyor into 2, and then you can put like 2 smelters or 2 constructors down, and then they'll be making different things. We need more storage containers. Yeah. And then the conveyor lifts. I don't think we'll be using these very, very much, unless it's like to save space. But I don't really care. So let's get that started now. This is the biggest thing. Would be this. These 2 things, because both of these are smelting iron ingots, and both of these are making different things. This is a big no-no. We don't want this. So what we're going to do is we're probably gonna keep these, but we're probably just gonna like turn it off or something, or like, because there's still things that you can make with iron. So this can still make plates. This is fine. But what we're going to do is where is it? Here. We're going to place a splitter. We're going to place a splitter. It's not, there you go. Splitter right there. And then we're going to do this. We're not going to do that first. We're going to do another construct. We're just going to like... Okay, we're missing the iron plates, but... Ugh. We're missing the iron fucking plates, man. I'm trying to be awesome and play the game and like eat stuff. This and that is going to be making. That's going to be making plates. This is going to be. We'll say this makes screws. And then we need to connect this to the power. I'm missing cables for. I used all my cables I had. Fuck yeah, now. Power. Connect it to... I'm already lost. Here. This. No, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Turn that into iron rods. And then... Hold on. Remove all this shit. We're going to... That's going to be iron rods. That's going to be what connects here to here. And then what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be making another storage container. Have it be uneven because I'm an idiot. And then that's going to be... That's going to be iron rods, that's going to be plate. This is still making iron rods, right? Yeah. So that's going to... Then we're going to be putting another constructor down in that case. That's gonna go there. Gonna go here. And then we're gonna be making screws with that. And then that. Take this over here. Here. Oh, you motherfucker. And there's no power going to that. For some reason. Oh, because... Now there's power going to it. Ah, there we go. We can now look upon our masterful creation if we go on top of the hub here. Beautiful. Doesn't have to look pretty, as long as it works. Okay, next order of business. We're gonna fill out that field research. Okay. What was I talking about before? I wanted to be a game journalist, right? So, when I was younger, I wanted to be a game journalist because I thought, like, playing games as a job would be super awesome, super entertaining, super fun. Because I like playing games. I'm willing to try new games. Even if they're not the genre I'm used to or not the genre I like. I'll still play them. I'll give my honest opinions about them. But the thing is, that means you have to interact with, like, the journalist community or whatever. And, like, all of those people suck. And another fear of mine is that I feel like I'm a bit too overly critical on some things. Like, if, what's an example? Like, if there's a show that I'm not really liking, or, you know, I don't really fuck with too much, I'm afraid I'll be afraid I'm just a tiny bit overly critical on it. And that's what I'm afraid I'll do to the games. And, you know, people are going to, like, witch hunt me for not liking this specific game, or, like, being too harsh on a specific game, despite the fact that, you know, oh, you're being too harsh. Hold on.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency in alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm always afraid I'm going to be too critical on something, and, like, the secret context is that, like, oh, this was made by one guy when he was, like, homeless in a dark alley for 3 years, and it's all about how, you know, you can lose yourself due to mental decline. And it's like, damn, I shouldn't have been so harsh on this. I didn't see this coming. Another thing is that I was warned about is that, like, even though you like doing something, if you want to review a game, you have to play all of it, or, like, pretty much all of it, in order to really review something. So that means, like, sitting at a desk at your computer for hours a day, playing one video game, never stopping until you finish that game. And it feels like, it starts to feel more like a job, which it is, but it starts to feel like a job that you have to do rather than something you like to do. And you can't really enjoy games because of it. So that's, like, also the other thing. And that's like, no, I don't want to do that. That sounds like hell. The thing about journalism is that there's always bias. I don't particularly like Hollow Knight. It's a really good game, but it's really not all that. It's amazing for being made by 3 people, but I wouldn't say it deserves the most praise for being the best indie game that ever existed in the past or the future. I see where you're coming from. That can go for any game. I never played Hollow Knight too much. I have 44 minutes on it on Steam. It all depends on what you like, because like it's a Metroidvania, right? So if you don't like Metroids or games of that sort, you're probably not gonna like Hollow Knight too much. And saying it's all that if you're a Hollow Knight fan, I would say that is valid, because any game can like change someone's life. Any game can be anyone's favorite game ever, you know? Because like this game, Satisfactory, could be anyone's favorite game. Like, someone's favorite game is probably this game because of how much, you know, it meant to them, or how much, like, it helped them through tough times or whatever. And any game could be that. Like, it could be, like, Elden Ring for someone, or, like, fucking Mario Brothers for another, you know? So it's all subjective. That's another thing. And that goes for any, like, review-based job or, like, anything like that. It's all subjective, and that's what kind of is the downside of it, because there's always going to be people that agree or disagree, and it's just... If you're not ready for that type of environment, and if you're not ready for the things that come with it, you're probably not going to make it big. People do something you love for a living, which is a developable mindset. It teaches you to hate what you do for a living, what you enjoy. I love Red Dead, but I can always criticize it. Every game that I love, I know it's not perfect. Yeah, no game is perfect. No show is perfect. No game is perfect. Nothing is perfect. You can say something is peak, and like to you it could be, but there's always going to be little criticism. Like, I like One Piece a lot. It's probably one of, like, it's probably like my top 2 in animes ever. But I can agree that pacing sucks. There's some nitpicks here and there that I don't like about some of the characters. You know? It happens. It happens with anything. But anyway. Part of me wants to do all this first before we build the space elevator. Because we can. But that's a lot of stuff. I might do it. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got from the previous tier last time. So we got the ma'am. That's probably the biggest thing that we have is the funny ma'am, and we're missing like 20 million things. What am I missing? Screw it. 5 iron plates, 15 cables, and 45 wire. Well, I can make cables. I'm not making cables right now. Get the wire. And I'll need plates for reinforced iron plates. It's also something I'll need to make. It's something I'll need to automate. And other stuff. Oh my god, bro. I don't have enough screws. Rah, rah, rah. Crazy that I'm having such like a philosophical, like, deep conversation about things I like to talk about. But, only one person to say it to. Which isn't a bad thing. You know, one person watching you play a game is better than no people watching you play a game. It's really interesting how you can have such deep conversations with just one person. Alright, this is the ma'am. It's basically a skill tree. You can get a whole bunch of shit from foraging, and then you can pretty much just do it. For example, we have 3 blue power slugs, and we can get power shards, which is I don't really know what it is, but yeah. Okay, we can scan for raw quartz now.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Nino. We're not going to do anything with this right now because we can't do anything else. Alien proteins. Holy shiggity. This is something, man.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Zoey family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Yeah, let's go into our storage box, grab our power source. That's the only thing we have, apparently. We don't have enough. We haven't killed hatchers, we haven't killed stingers, we haven't killed spitters. But we killed hogs. Nutrients, I don't think we have any of these. I swear yeah, here we go. It was in my hands, that's why I wasn't. There we go. We can now scan for barrel nuts.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Not yet. Yeah, this would be for the object scanner, which is over here, I believe. It's in the... Yeah, it's right here. We can actually make one now, so I'm going to do that. And this will... we put this in our hands. And yeah, we can scan for barrel nuts. We can just kind of walk around, and like there's a bar here that like tells us how close we are. And all that. Hawks, were there 2 of them? When the fuck did I say anything about hawks? You mean hogs with a G? Hogs? Anyway. Let's research power shards. Fuck.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Hell yeah. And we don't have any of this yet because we don't have it. But yeah, a lot of things. We have power shards now. I believe that can also be made here. I was wrong. I'm an idiot. They can be crafted, can they? Yeah. This, I believe, is just things of power. You can make hog proteins. I guess. I don't really remember what they do. Used for medical purposes. Yeah. Let's make one of these. And now, I have to see what's going on. We're back. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think we're going to do tier 2 before we build the space elevator. Because that's like the big bad, you know? The part assembly will give us the assembler, which crafts 2 parts into another part, which might be confusing later. This is just kind of another thing. This could be what the conveyor merger is for. You merge the 2 conveyors, and then like they go into an assembler, and then they do things. Copper sheets, crafting items, primarily used for pipelines due to its high corrosion resistance, which is not something we'll need right away. Rotors, crafting. Modular frame is crafting. And smart plating is a project part, which we need to do by the space elevator. Do stuff. Actually, we don't need to do this right now. We could just build the space elevator. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, there's a fuck ton of things we need, but this is all automated. We could just wait. And just wait for it to be here. How much concrete do we even have? We have enough. Yeah, we got enough concrete now. See? Easy picking. This. And do we have enough? No, we're missing 400 iron rods. Or we're missing a couple iron rods and 1,000 more wire. Oh, I was looking at chat. I wasn't paying attention. Can make 1,000 screws. I don't need to do that. I guess while I'm here, I could try and automate cables, actually. See what, just sort of just do that. I need cables for the part assembly, which I might not do right away. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I'm pretty hungry, so. That is going to cost 2 wire. So we're going to put a splitter here. And then we're going to do a constructor. I'm missing like a million fucking things for it. God, reinforced iron plates, dude. I probably need to like really automate those like now. Because that is so annoying to have to craft. You don't even need a lot of them right now. And yeah, I'll need cable for fucking... I need more leaves soon. I'm running out of like power and everything. And I'm running out of fuel. Oh, we need to put another biomass burner down. Uh-oh. That should be making cable. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's good. Stop! What are you doing, man? Oh, I put it in wrong. Okay, we'll fix that. God damn it. Saved. What? Ran out of fucking power. This? Do you have enough for that? Which means something over here ran out. And it was this. You motherfucker. I don't have enough for anything. No biomass. No leaves. No hope. Let's snag some quick leaves while we're at it. Grab enough to feed a whole fucking family. Oh, shit.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I will. Don't worry, I will. Eventually we'll take our time to explore some stuff, but no time. There's no time. There's no time to do any of that. I gotta make a factory, damn it. Okay, that's probably enough. That's enough. Are you ready for more crafting? Because I'm sure not. pretty fast, to be fair. Here. Yeah, crafting! Fuck yeah! Woo! Yeah! Hey, we're done. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, let's research pale berries.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Hell yeah. There's some other things we could do. We can do... I won't touch this right away, actually. I do want to make that space elevator sooner rather than later, so... No, I'm missing all the iron plates in the fucking world, apparently. How did I lose so many? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Missing my iron plates and missing all my wire. Yay! We're just gonna be waiting here for a bit. I guess while I'm waiting, I can talk about what I've been thinking of streaming next. Well, not next, but like alongside this. I have been thinking, after so long, I'll finally go back after like, oh wait, cave. I actually never noticed this. This could be huge. Yeah, I've finally been thinking after like almost 2 years, I've been thinking of going back to streaming Persona 5.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Yeah, Persona 5, after so long, I'll finally go back to it. I don't know why I stopped, I won't lie. It's been... like, I never... Arachnophobia mode. I just don't know why I stopped. I think playing Persona 3 made me realize how much I missed that game. Because while Persona 3 is good, it's just Persona 5 is just does a lot of things better. I don't... Mementos will be a fucking bitch to get through. But like that's fine. It's not like too much of an issue. And I like a lot of the characters in that game, so like it won't be too bad. And another thing is I never actually, if you watch the previous streams, which I kind of don't recommend because they're bad and my commentary wasn't as good as it was before, and I also have a really shit microphone. I actually like. I never played Royal. I always played the vanilla Persona 5, so I don't know. I know the name of the new girl. I think her name was like Sumire, or however you pronounce it, Sumire. I don't know who she is. I don't know who she is. I don't know much. I don't know anything. I just know that she's like a flexible dancer or something. Yeah, that's it. So that's gonna be fun to go through. I've also been thinking, along that region, I've been thinking of streaming Persona 4 remake when that comes out, because Persona 4 is my favorite Persona. Um. So yeah. We'll do this and I'll talk again.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
Similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
But yeah, Persona 4. Because I like Persona 4 the best. I'll be doing that. I won't be doing Persona 3. I won't be streaming that game. Persona 5 is the best game gameplay-wise. I do agree. Red-haired girl isn't in normal Persona 5. She's literally in the introduction in P5R. No, she's not in normal. She's not in vanilla Persona 5. It's just the regular cast. Yeah. I also believe there's a couple social links that are in Royal but aren't in vanilla. And I think that's like the counselor guy. It's like there's like one more, but I don't know. What else? Ace Attorney. I always wanted to get into the games. Never got a chance to. I do have the first 3 games, so I'll be looking to stream that. If people give a fuck. And I believe it's all, to be honest. That's all I had plans for. Realistically. What else did I read? Oh yeah, I researched stingers.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
You play such weeby games. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I haven't found spitters. I haven't found hatchers. I haven't found Sam's. I haven't found Mercer spheres, which I'm fine. Summer sloops. I just breezed past them. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they do. Apparently they amplify production, but whatever. Bacon agarics. Those are healing items. The pale berries are healing items as well. And barrel nuts are as well. These are kind of like the free healing items, base healing items. This one's the best one. This one's like the middle, and this one's the worst. Quote unquote worst. I can do this if I really wanted to. I won't. Actually, I might. It would be interesting. I don't feel like it though. because I want to get that space elevator done. Ever thought of playing Grim World? That game seems pretty cool. I think I heard of that. I don't know what it is. I'll have to be told what it is. How do I use this thing? You can search for these. You can search for pretty much everything here. I don't think I care that much though. I just don't know what to do next. I'm just waiting for the space elevator now, and then I'll probably... I can make 116 portable mines if I really gave a shit. Anything here? Any secrets? I have no idea. I feel like I'm just gonna walk around now, see what I can find. I really don't know how to explain it, but okay, here you go. You're gonna do a whole bunch of things. Bunch of messages. The basic premise that I know is that you land on an alien planet, and you have a group of survivors that you need to control to create a community. Okay? Interesting. This is a Mercer sphere up here. I'm gonna try and get it. I don't think I can explain what I just watched your video. A character can have a massive dick which can slow them down. You know, what a selling point. Yeah, this is a game I think you really like. You know, it's about you have to make a bunch of characters survive in order to...
Through the window and witness a thread.
You have to make a bunch of characters survive in order to build a community. One of them just has a massive fucking penis. I don't know if I can say that on the screen.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Oh yeah. It's comical, don't worry, they're just tiny little Phantoms. Phenomenums. Fuck, I'm hungry. Okay, I got a Mercer sphere, which is another thing that I don't know what they do. We'll go and research that. Oh, what's this? Oh, is this just another copper thing? I think it is, yeah. Yeah. Out of space to pick up that 4. Oh, because I have full inventory. Ha 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 ha. I love it when shit like this happens. Whoa. Banums, little figurines. Yeah, alright. I get it now. Maybe. I'll have to check it out, see if it's worth it. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, I have... Oh, yeah. This isn't what I thought it was.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us on.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Damn. Alright. Alright, well, we won't focus on that for a bit. Still haven't found hatchers, still haven't found spitters. Still haven't found stuff like that. If I'd do this if I really wanted to. Don't, so... I keep, like, hovering over it, saying, like, oh, this would be really good for research, but no. And then I can't fucking get 500 fucking wire. Grr. Anyway, yeah. That's what I'm looking to stream. Persona 5, Persona 4 when that comes out, and Ace Attorney, mainly. Who knows when that will be? I don't want to do too many things at once. But... What broke down, you fucking bitch? You broke down. Stop breaking down. Not enough space in inventory. Dickhead. I don't need you. I don't need rock quartz right now. I don't need some of these things right now. I like this streaming thing. I don't do it often because I wish I could do it more often, but you know, sometimes I get demotivated or like I'm doing something else. But I like doing it. It's fun. It gives me an opportunity to play games. It gives me things to do. And like even if I'm talking to nobody either, it's like just talking into the void, I guess. It can do a lot for you. It's calming. It's very nice. I imagine it'll be less calming if I, get more viewers than I have, but I'll be prepared for it. I'm like waiting for that like one stream where I'm playing a game and suddenly it's like, holy shit! I look at my viewer count, 100. I'll be so happy, like unironically, if that happens, because like 100 people is a lot. One thing I have noticed about like the internet and what it's done to like people is like the concept of something big. Because like you could have a couple people watching your live stream and some people who just like want to make it big will be like, oh, it's not as much as I would have liked. But then like if it's like 5 viewers, you have 5 people. Imagine 5 people in a room watching you play a game. That feels awesome. And like, if that number increases to like triple digits, it's like, that's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. So maybe like in terms of the internet, 100 people isn't making it big, making money, making whatever, and like 1 million donos per second. It's still a lot of people. I'm happy with it if I ever get that much. Bro likes streaming. Bro likes having a community. Bro likes playing games. Yeah. You're right. It's over. Ah, power slug. Can you even make it up there? Oh, spooky. People lose sight of how high of a number can be. 1,000 likes? Dude, imagine having 1,000 people come up to you in person saying, I like this thing I made. Our school had half of that. True. Man, there was a lot of people in school, you know, that, like, I was, like, intimidated by, you know? Imagine everyone in school liking something you did. That is a lot of fucking
chemical
people.
element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fix-it helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Sulfur. Damn. I don't think I have a use for it quite yet. Dude, I'm not sliding. There we go. Oh my god, bro. I'm trying to get that fucking power slug. Yeah, everyone, 500 people in a school. Every single one of them telling me you like something. You know, that would... That's fucking awesome. Power slug. There's 3 types of power slugs. There's blue, yellow, and purple. Purple is, the rarest one and the most powerful one. There's a limestone thing. What's this? Oh, it's fucking iron. Oh, shit. This is also iron, isn't it? Yeah. This is copper. Oh. Clear out the area so I can fight this guy a little better. Ah. I'm fine. Blurp below. True. I'm exploring. I'm playing with my toys right now. I have no idea what's out there. Let's explore it together. I don't want to do it. I just want to see what these are. These are all iron deposits. Blah. You can't get me. Nana nana boo boo. Oh, I think I fucked myself. Oh! Oh, man. Oopsie. My mistake. Oh my god, I'm still missing so much wire, bruh. Fucking hell. I just have to wait. Wait a bunch. Ah, here we go. There's an entire thing for sulfur. Yeah, it's a big world. It's a big map. You can end, and you can fall and die.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
AKA explosives. But yeah, it has a world end. We didn't know that because... Or, well, you didn't know that because, like, I haven't really strayed from this area, as you can see. I haven't really went past, you know, this part. In fact, actually, we can press M. This is what the map looks like. This is pretty much how... There's a lot. Like, it goes pretty far. And that's only scratching the surface. I'm fucking blazing, bro. Oh, bad thing. What is over here, actually? More spiders. Oh! Oh no, I'm gonna die. Help. I can't slide cancel on hills. We're good. Okay. Feel bad that I have to turn into cats. Because I don't want to hurt cats. Oh yeah, see, that's the purple one up there. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna ignore this spider. That's a big one! That's a bigger one! Oh boy. Oh, fuck. Let's play Productive Packer Deluxe. Oh, man. Well, that's that. I'm just doing whatever while I wait, you know. I put that in wrong. Whatever. here. I guess that there. I'm just showing off things in this game now that I can show off. It's like nothing, but. Not sure why this is in the game, but it's fun. That's a pretty lethal cat. Wouldn't want to keep that as company. Oh, fuck! What blew up this time? What blew up this time? Was it up there? I haven't had to refill anything there in a bit. It was up there. Oh well. Take this and be on your way. Okay, we'll make this into more biomass and see how much wire we have. I love biomass. I'm not gonna have enough. I'm not gonna have storage space. Okay, let's put things here that I don't need right now for storage space. I'm not gonna need these. I can stop these. Okay. Pretty much all that I think I'm going to need for the space elevator. And wood. I have a lot of biomass now. How much wire do I have? 134. That's not going to be enough, is it? Holy mother of God. This is something or other, huh? Noblest detonator. Oh yeah, sulfur makes explosives. That's another thing. Yeah. Shatter rebar. That'll be interesting. More inventory slots. Blade runners. This is really good. This is really good. This is boots that make you run faster. And I think jump higher? I could be wrong. We wanting to get those as well. I don't know what else is here. Oh, there's a lot of things here. Structural analysis. Protein inhalers. Inhalers are basically the best healing item in the game. You use other healing items to make it, and they're one-time use, and I'm pretty sure some of them heal you fully, others like heal you like 75%. The rebar gun, it's a gun. You use rebar as ammo. There's 3 different types of rebar. There's iron rebar, which is like normal rebar bullets. There's stun rebar, which stuns the enemy when you use them, and shatter rebar, which is more powerful, but it shatters. Actually, I think it's just more powerful because you can't reuse rebar, so I think the shatter thing doesn't really matter. I think it's just more damage. I think. because of the glass getting everywhere. And more inventory slots, one hand equipment slot, and you can also scan for enemies, which is fun. Blade Runner's like the movie, probably. Probably. Now, for the love of God, give me my fucking wire so I can get the freaking space elevator. I don't know what else to do. I'm just kind of bumbling about right now. I guess we can go over here. See what's over here. Try my luck over here. He's contrary to popular belief. I haven't actually been here before. There's something up there. Can I make it up here? Oh! That's poison gas. I don't want to go there. So I'll need ramps, which I... Throw bumbles? What the fuck are you talking about? Motherfucker! Ah, shit. Up! Okay. I want leaves. Give me all my leaves. Give me my leaves. Oh. Barrel nuts. Let me go. I'm goated. Oh no! Well, at least I can see what broke. It was the concrete. Nothing of value was lost. It's fine. Fire! Eventually. Eventually, I'll have enough. And then I can build the space elevator and end the stream. You died to the same thing twice. Actually, technically, I haven't died to the hogs before. So technically, I never died to that before. There's a whole family of them here. Ooh. Ooh. You touch me? Ooh. Ah, shit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, baby. Ow. Cliffs? Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that makes sense. The first time was because I accidentally fell off. The second time was because I walked off. Sure would be a shame if I died again to these cliffs. Look how beautiful that is. That's awesome. What are these? Iron, 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 and iron. Oh dear. Not again, fucker. Yeah, there's a different colored slug up there. I know, this is the way back to the hub. I circled my way back. Up! I crashed into them, man. Still not enough. I need a little less than 100 left now. Because holy shit. It takes forever to get fucking wire. Do you mind? Can't pounce on you. Come closer, bitch. Boing. There you go. Now I'm on your head. Dickhead. You can't do anything about this. I hope you're happy. How long can I stay on this guy, I wonder? Bitch, you thought I was gonna fall off there, didn't you? Ah! You win this time. Oh my god. Grr, grr, grr. I'm so freaking tired of waiting. I hate waiting. I hate waiting. How's this copper doing? Can I just grab wire from here? Surely, right? Oh, that's why I'm not getting as much wire, because it's splitting to make the cable. That makes sense. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, it's fair. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I'll just wait it out. But honestly, on this time, I could just be mining copper ore on my own, and like getting to wire myself, but this game's all about automation. I want the factories to do it for me. It's called Satisfactory, not Status Human. Alright, well, let's see what we can do actually with Phase 2 now. While we're waiting. We see what we can expect to get next time we do things. I already talked about the part assembly. Obstacle clearing. This gives us a chainsaw, which is what I was talking about with deforestation earlier. You can just fucking cut down large sections of forest with the chainsaw, but you need biofuel to do it. And you need biomass to make biofuel. It's the most energy efficient form of biomass, and it's used as fuel. It's also used as fuel for a couple other things. But right now, I think we only need it for a chainsaw. 3 inventory slots. Nothing crazy. Jump pads. I've never used this ever, but I guess they're vertical traversal, and the launch angle can be adjusted while building. And everything. And then we got U-Jelly landing pad, which generates a speed dampening jelly and guarantees a safe landing. I've never used this before in my life. I have no idea what this does. Resource sync bonus program. The awesome sync and the awesome shop. This gives coupons. You put excess resources in here, and it turns any and all useful parts into research data and coupons that can be spent at the awesome shop for just random shit. Just random rewards. You can get a coffee cup. You can get a lot of things. Then you can... our build gun, our funny little build gun, gives us the customizer, which gives us access to the color section. Gives us material and pattern options. That's neat. Fuck you. Logistics Mark II gives us faster conveyors, I believe, or it just handles more, I think, actually. Transports more. Stackable conveyor pole, which can stack the poles up in the air, and then the lifts also transport more. So Mark II conveyor belts just give us more resources to travel. Holy shit, we have enough. That was just enough padding time. Ladies and gentlemen. The fucking space elevator. Been in an awkward spot. I won't lie. Hell yeah.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril, and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let fix it down.
Alright, well. Halo 2 did it first. I never played Halo 2. That's my excuse. Anyway. I think we're just about done now. I will save the game. And I will exit the main menu. And that's it. That's the stream. Thanks for watching. We did a lot, and I'm proud of what we did. So, next time, we're going full force. We're going to get those milestones, and we're going to get that smart plating. And we're going to do all that. Anyway. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.